From getting shot multiple times to being run over by a patrol car, these are cases where suspects died trying to evade the police. Let's start with the suspect whose decision to steal a police patrol car sealed her fate. On February 1, 2024, Marion County's deputy was dispatched to the Forest Shopping Center after getting a call about a female suspect who was trying to snatch another woman's car keys. It seemed like a typical call reporting suspicious behavior, and the officer planned to sort it out and move on. But what happened next would only lead to the loss of 3 lives. As the officer pulled up, the suspect, who was later identified as Kendra Dallin Boone, walked right over to his patrol car. Calm and collected, she acted like she was the one who made the call. The deputy stepped out of his vehicle and began walking around the back of it, expecting to ask a few questions and wrap it up quickly. But the suspect had other plans. In a sudden, unexpected move, she quickly went toward the open passenger side window of the patrol car and jumped inside. Before the deputy could even react, she was behind the wheel, started the car, and drove off.
No. Stop! 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 You get so bad, she just got in my car and took off. Eastbound on Highway 40 passing the substation. Were you the one who called us?
Yes. I'm still, really shaking.
Following this, the deputy radioed his colleagues, and they did their best to catch up, coordinating in real time to track down one of their vehicles. During the pursuit, the suspect drove against incoming traffic, ignored all traffic rules, and almost caused multiple collisions as she drove at speeds over 125 miles per hour.
When I'm behind them, she is going westbound on 40. She has lights and tires on, running off the side of traffic.
When other deputies attempted to deploy spike strips to stop the stolen patrol, Kendra saw them from afar and evaded them by making dangerous U-turns and continuing her reckless escape.
She advised they're coming up behind an 18-wheeler. And she's turning around. She's conducting a U-turn. She is going eastbound.
After evading the cops for a few minutes, the pursuit came to a tragic end when Kendra lost control of the patrol vehicle while trying to pass a semi-truck on State Route 40 between Forest Road 88 and Highway 19. She swerved into the oncoming lane and collided head-on with a pickup truck.
Signal 4.
Signal 4 station 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316, back signal 4, send back 1018.
Partner is calling 911 for you. Help will be sent to that location. And then we hear him in.
The crash resulted in the instant demise of the suspect, 73-year-old Richard Earl Middleton and 72-year-old Diane Lynn Held, a couple visiting from South Carolina. A third occupant of the truck, Richard's brother, Russell Middleton, was critically injured and transported to HCA Florida Ocala Hospital for treatment. Although the offender had a tragic end, she had a criminal history. She had a lengthy record of prior offenses, which included charges related to theft, drug possession, and other non-violent crimes. As devastating as the losses were, the following story is no easier to swallow, because this time, the suspect decided to push everything past the point of no return. It was around 1 a.m. on January 8, 2023. Deputies from the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office were out on patrol when they tried to pull over a vehicle for reckless and erratic driving. Behind the wheel was 53-year-old Michael Scotty Helton. At this point, it was just a traffic stop, and the suspect had a choice. He could have pulled over and talked to the officers. Instead, he hit the gas in an attempt to flee.
Hey, 67 Little Rock, I'm primary. 1037.
Second call, you'll drive. 630 at 60, Arkansas 869, Victor Warfare 869, BBU, BFR Coast Toyota 20. Robbins, to the east, towards Stoney.
Hey, 67 Little Rock, I'm 1037, I'm primary.
10-4-67, I'm not far from you.
The pursuit quickly went to the city limits of Conway, ending up on off-road tracks, making it difficult for the officers to see ahead. To try and end the chase, an officer attempted to perform a pit maneuver, but the runner did not give them room for that. He kept on speeding whenever the police car got too close.
Lieutenant, so go ahead and contact 6 as well, please. Brewster, 90, no traffic.
At one point, the officer was almost successful, but the fugitive managed to shake him off.
Stand by. Just before Tower Road. Beach 20.
As the chase went on, he got desperate and started shooting at the police. Not once and not just a warning shot, he fired multiple times. With this decision, things had changed. This wasn't just a fleeing suspect anymore. This was a man actively putting lives at risk, officers and civilians alike. For this reason, the Arkansas State Police were called in to assist, and with everyone on high alert, troopers managed to deploy spike strips on State Highway 89, and they got him.
70. Spike.
Son of a bitch.
With deflated tires, the suspect reached the intersection of State Highway 89 and Interstate 40, where he struck a concrete curb and the vehicle stopped. But even then, it wasn't over. As officers moved in, the culprit made one final decision that sealed his fate. He pulled out a gun. In response and fear for their safety, 3 state troopers and 1 officer from Mayflower opened fire.
Hands! Straight up! He got a gun? Shoot a gun! Hey, he's got a gun! He's down! Show me your hands! Damn! Cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! I'm behind you, Kyle. Keep cover! I don't want to be right on top of Kyle. Do not! Come back over here! Kyle, can you see his hand? He's still moving. Kyle, can you see his hand? Gun down! Put it down! Below you. Oh, what you got?
CRFG, I-40, run down all ramp and then he goes down. Shot fired. Contact down.
He's still moving.
Have you fired yet? Yeah.
10-4.
He's down! Show me your hand! Hey, cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! Keep cover! Behind you, Kyle. Go, still moving. Go, still moving. Hold on, Kyle. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
All right, I'm off. Come off.
Anybody else? Clear that vehicle too.
I don't know.
Hey, check that truck. From his body. The gun is away from his body. Kyle, move up. Kyle, move. Kyle, move.
Right hand clear. Right hand clear.
Left hand clear. Give me the 10-16 started now.
10-16, Sergeant. 10-16.
The suspect got hit and fell down. The officers rushed to try and help him, but he passed away before they could get him to a hospital. As it was later discovered, the suspect had a criminal history. He had been convicted of human trafficking and promoting prostitution involving 2 or more individuals. His sentence included 10 years for human trafficking and 5 years for promoting prostitution. At the time of his demise, the offender had been released on parole, and he was still under supervision. While this suspect's decisions led him to his end, he wasn't the only suspect with a troubled past who made a choice that would ultimately turn fatal. October 30th, 2016, marked the dramatic conclusion of a week-long manhunt for Michael Dale Vance Jr., a fugitive wanted for a series of violent crimes and murders. It all began when the assailant, already facing trial for sexually assaulting a minor, shot and wounded 2 police officers on October 23rd in Wellston, Oklahoma. But his violence didn't end there. That same night, he brutally murdered his aunt and uncle, nearly decapitating them, and left their bodies in the trunk of an abandoned car. Over the next week, he left a trail of destruction across Oklahoma, committing multiple carjackings and shootings. However, on October 30th, his run came to an end when a resident spotted a vehicle matching the description of the one Vance was last seen driving and reported it. Law enforcement tracked him to a makeshift campsite, but the suspect fled before they could apprehend him. This resulted in a high-speed pursuit on a rural road near Leedy, Oklahoma, where he, driving a stolen truck, fired at the officers.
Continuing south, he went through. He's continuing south on 2130 from 870 road.
Southbound, 2130 from 870 road.
Air 1. Good. I got an 8 number 2. They got the light on it. They're trying to stop this guy that did it. Where's the pursuit? Gotcha. Hey, if I get found, I want to shut the road down. It's going to be shots. I want to take shots. I want to take shots. When you get up there, I want to shut the road down and take shots. Okay, we just did that about 30 seconds.
It was clear that he was not going down without a fight. In response, a state trooper fired dozens of rounds from an automatic rifle through his windshield while still in pursuit.
We came to the intersection, we had shot fired. We're southbound secondary unit, 820 secondary unit. Hey, you better back off, you're wearing shot fired. Brian, are you clear on that, shot fired? Southbound 29 road.
Southbound from 890.
Shot fired. Slow down. He's shooting at us. He's shooting at us.
After Vance's car took multiple hits, helicopter footage showed the criminal slowing down, exiting his vehicle, and exchanging gunfire with officers as he tried to flee on foot. This did not end well for him, since officers were returning fire from multiple angles and Vance was running out of cover. He got shot multiple times and collapsed on the road.
He's in front of the truck. The truck's backing up toward you. He's backing up. He's standing in front of the truck. The truck's rolling backwards. He's standing in front of the truck. Shooting at you guys. guys are coming in from the south.
By the time the officers reached where he lay, he had already succumbed to the fatal bullet wounds, with one to the neck, ending his life on the scene. Following this shootout, Dewey County Sheriff Clay Sander was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Vance had shot him in the arm during the pursuit.